Fortnite Season 4 Shock and Awesome is just around the corner with brand new teasers from Fortnite and official leaks including Battle Pass skins, map updates, mythic weapons and much more. You guys do not want to miss out on today's video because the next season is actually pretty insane. Before we go anywhere though, I am gifting 5 subscribers the Chapter 6 Season 4 Battle Pass for completely free. All you guys need to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on and drop your epic name in the comment section below so I can add you and send you this gift. But if you guys are picking up anything from today's item drop for this live event, please do consider popping in my support credit code xApplezz, as it does have at the channel an absolute ton, and I can't lie, some of the skins inside of the item shop for this event are actually really cool. Yesterday, Fortnite released their first major teaser for Season 4, and I can't lie, it was very big. It showed us so much information, which you guys can see on here, starting off with our very first Battle Pass skin. This is actually going to be a Panda agent for the OXR, and I can't lie, this skin actually looks really cool. You guys can see he's in like his uniform, and he's also got like this military vest under him. This actually may be one of the brand new items that we're going to be getting next season, being armor. Fortnite have been working on a brand new armor consumable, or like a new item to get added onto your character, and it looks like the Panda is actually wearing this armor, which actually looks pretty cool. I can't lie, this may just be the design for a skin, but I personally think this is going to be the brand new armor mechanic. And you guys can also see his brand new bamboo pickaxe, which I also really like. And next to that though, you guys can actually see one of the brand new mythic weapons coming out this season, which is going to be a triple-headed minigun. This thing looks so overpowered. I'm actually really excited to try and use this. I imagine it's just going to absolutely annihilate buildings, because the original minigun was okay, I can't lie, but this thing just looks absolutely insane. And next to that, there is actually going to be a brand new assault rifle that's going to be releasing next season, which is probably going to be the meta. Just looking at the weapon, they put a lot of time into this gun, so I imagine it's probably going to be a very good one. Next to that though, you guys can see the official logo for next season. It kind of reminds me of Wrecked, which is not a good thing because Wrecked wasn't the best season in the world, but hopefully this season's much better. And then you get onto your next Battle Pass skin, being this female skin. We currently don't know the names for these skins. Maybe they get teased in a few days time, or like maybe in a few hours time, but you guys can see this kind of looks like a kind of agent sleeper outdoorsy styled female skin. I actually kind of like it. You guys can also see here pickaxes like these spiky nunchucks, so I'm definitely going to be rocking this skin. I'm not entirely sure what the edit style is going to be, but I imagine it's going to be really cool. And then finally, on this massive teaser, you guys can see our very first look at one of the brand new POIs, which just actually seems to be next to the train station. So these may be like train station stops, but it kind of also looks like a stronghold for the bugs. As you guys can't see bugs outside of here and some sort of like goop or like a massive hole in the side of it. I'm not entirely sure, but if these are strongholds for the bugs, it looks like it's being broken out of, and that's because the bugs have actually already been teased and they look crazy, bro. You guys can see Fortnite actually did post a teaser on Instagram of all of the bugs that is going to be getting added next season, and it looks like they kind of evolve, or they're just going to be spawning as separate bugs on the island. But there are actually a ton of bugs. You guys can see some flying bugs, some crawling bugs, some little baby bugs, but then you can see this massive bug, which I'm not entirely sure what this is, but I imagine when it attacks you, it's going to deal some serious damage, because you guys can kind of see it comes out of the ground. It looks very long. It kind of looks like a centipede. It's kind of gruesome. I'm not entirely sure how they got away with this inside of Fortnite, but it's going to be a really cool thing when they actually do come out. But on the faces of some of these bugs, it kind of reminds me of the Omni masks from Season 1, which is pretty weird. As we know, these did come from the Spirit Realm, so it does kind of make sense. But you guys can see it literally has an Omni mask on it, which is a pretty cool design, but very strange. Our next teaser is also straight from Fortnite, teasing another Battle Pass skin, being an OXR agent as well, in a full suit of armor this time. You guys can see this skin looks wicked. It's also holding the brand new mythic minigun, which we're going to be getting next season. But you guys can also see in the loading screen, there are a load of ships above him in the air, which is most likely going to be his glider. This kind of reminds me of Halo, I can't lie, but this skin is going to be absolutely amazing. But you may have noticed a few days ago, Fortnite actually did post their very first Season 4 teaser, being an image of the Halo Spartans investigating the tentacle on the island. These skins will actually be inside of the Battle Pass. Well, the one skin is, and it does have a bunch of different color options. But in the loading screen, you guys can actually see one of those bug holes is much bigger. And when the season releases, I imagine these bug holes will be getting much bigger and you'll start to see a load of bugs come out of them. But it's not the only cool collab next season. We'll get into that a bit later on in the video. But in this loading screen, you guys can actually see 2 brand new weapons, a new shotgun and a new assault rifle. Both of these weapons will be available straight straight away when the season releases. But then Fortnite actually did post a very first teaser video of a brand new rocket launcher, which you guys can see it actually does look really, really cool. It was leaked on 4chan, I don't exactly know when, to be an insect-themed rocket launcher, so we do know now the 4chan leaks are true, which means we're also going to be getting a brand new insect grenade, which I imagine when it blows up, it just releases a load of bugs attacking your opponent. But Fortnite then posted a gameplay video of this launcher, which you guys can see our very first look at the Chapter 4 map with 2 map changes. This biome will spread all the way through the center of the island, which is going to make the map extremely messy, but really, really cool. I'm actually kind of excited to see what POIs this biome kind of corrupts, because it looks like it's going to corrupt the floodgate, possibly brutal boxcars and the pumped power, maybe Utopia City. Hopefully it doesn't get corrupted, because this POI is actually pretty beautiful. But in Season 4, we will actually be getting a brand new biome, being a jungle-themed biome. Very, very similar to Chapter 4 Wilds, and I'm hoping it's nothing like that season, because that season was absolutely horrendous. But this could mean we will be battling the bugs in their very own habitat, but this biome will bring the return of mud from Chapter 4 as well, which is actually going to be pretty awesome, because with mud, you are invisible to thermal weapons, but also bugs, just like it did with the wild wasps in Chapter 4, which is actually going to be pretty amazing. I am really, really excited for this. But we're also getting a new type of splash item. We have got so many in the game already, but now we're getting another one, being Goo Splash, and this is the same goo that is currently leaking from the tentacle. It's pretty gruesome, but this actually will be coming out as a brand new item next season. I imagine it's going to restore health and stuff, or possibly slow you down, or whatever. It's going to be really, really cool because it is related to the tentacle. But like I said earlier, a huge collab is coming for next season, being a Power Ranger collab. And yes, they are in the Battle Pass. We're going to be getting Tommy Oliver, aka the Green Power Ranger. He will be our tier 100 skin next season, but it doesn't stop there, because our secret skin is going to be the Megazord, which is just crazy, bro. I don't exactly know how this fits into a bug theme at all, but it's actually going to be really, really sick. I am very excited to get the Megazord skin. It's just going to be pretty wild. But our very first Season 4 skin has actually been added into the files for the bug theme, being the starter pack skin, acting as a bumblebee called Polly. This skin is so cool. You guys can also see her battling here, which is like a load of bees going to like some sort of satellite dish thing, and then her pickaxe is like a honey stick, which is actually unreal. This fits the theme for the bug theme season so well. But if we actually do go and look through the skin surveys, you may notice this massive giant moth skin, who will actually be getting added into the next season's battle pass, which is pretty sick. But we also do have 2 other skins that may be getting added to the season as well, which I personally think this leaf skin looks absolutely unreal, bro. I think it's probably one of the coolest skins we're going to be getting. I imagine it will also be coming out inside of the battle pass, so you're just going to have to wait and see for that one. So thanks to the Super Showdown live event, this has shown us everything we need to know coming for Season 4, and I can't lie, the event was actually really cool, and it is teasing a brand new bug invasion themed season, which I can't lie, I'm actually very excited for. Around the island now, over at Supernova Academy, you'll find some brand new graffiti, being these bugs, which is actually a massive teaser for next season, and next season will be called Chapter 6 Season 4 Shock and Awesome, and everything is bug related. So on the island now, you all know about the tentacle, and I can't lie, it is very weird, and one of the quests is to investigate the tentacle. But what exactly is the importance of this? Well, you guys can see now that the tentacle is now rotting. It's pretty disgusting, I can't lie. There's like these little bubbles all over the place. You guys can also see these little bug hives now, which you guys can see the bugs are actually starting to come out of these little holes, which is very weird. I can't lie, this is how the bugs are actually going to come onto the island. You can't come inside them, or you can't destroy them right now, but you guys can see there are bugs starting to form onto the island, which is really strange. But something actually pretty cool about this live event is when the tentacle come up, it betrayed Dago. Dago's superior literally hit him, slapped him in the face, and sent him flying over into the snowy mountain. And currently there is nothing over there that you guys can see, but I imagine for next season that Dago is going to be very annoyed at the spirit realm, and probably going to try and destroy it, which is going to be pretty insane. I can't lie, I am really excited for the storyline. But the bug theme for next season doesn't stop there. We're going to be getting a brand new bug gauntlet releasing next season, which we currently have no idea what it does do, but it sounds pretty cool. I imagine it's going to release like a load of bugs out of your hands or something, or just smash a load of bugs. It's going to be really sick. But in the surveys, you may have seen a brand new basic looking skin, but on the skin, you can see you can wear loading screens, which is going to be so good, because because currently you can only look at one for a few seconds every single game. And well, I have hundreds of these, but it's now confirmed that this skin will be releasing next season, which is going to be so cool. I actually cannot wait to get this skin because we may be able to use the animated own screens from Chapter 1, which would be pretty impressive. But like I said in previous videos, the tomato head will actually be getting rifted from the OG island, and well, you can see it's now on the Chapter 6 island, which now confirms Fortnite OG and Fortnite Battle Royale, while the original Battle Royale, are interlinked in reality, which is actually really cool for the storyline in Chapter 7. I don't even know where to start how this is going to work, but it's going to be pretty insane for OG Season 5, because we actually do know the skins we're going to be getting inside of that Battle Pass. So as we know, every single OG season we get remix skins of the original Battle Pass skins. Starting off, we're going to be getting a Drift remix skin, which is going to be pretty cool, a Redline remix skin, and a Sunstrider remix skin. The reason we're not getting a Ragnarok remix skin as well, because we've already had one in the very first OG season. That is the reason we're not getting one of those skins. But this Battle Pass lineup is actually going to be pretty cool. It's going to be releasing on the very same day as this Bug Invasion theme season, so make sure you guys are on the lookout because both of these Battle Passes are going to be pretty cool.